pants.
Actually, that may have been me.
Yo, this is your boy Bronze. You're listening to the Toy Thug Show. I got my co-host with me, KP.
Yup.
Oh, you're living the dreams, DP.
Yeah.
Greymiles.
Yes, sir.
Devil may care attitude.
This is episode 41.
41. The Sam Perkins of episode.
That's funny.
Sleepy eyes.
I couldn't do Dirk, man. I'm too Houston.
I know. Sam Perkins.
I'm too Houston.
Sam Perkins was perfect, even though they killed us. You know, when he was playing with the Sonics. Sam Perkins was.
I mean, he actually wore 14 in the pros.
Yeah.
But he wore 41 in college, so.
Oh, you flipped the script.
I went Sam Perkins.
Yeah, Sam Perkins was one of my favorite players to watch because he looked like he was high.
Yeah, all the time.
He had that lazy game.
I call him.
Hung on by the 3-pointers.
Right. I call him the spaceman.
What was he? He was a power forward center. He was
like
a power forward. He was like a stretch forward before there was a stretch forward.
Exactly, right? I was about to say that.
Dang.
He's ahead of the game.
Man. All right. Check us out at toythug.com. Check us out on Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, YouTube, all of the podcast directories. This week, we're going to be going over greymiles pickups, movies, a little bit of Deadpool, Dark Phoenix, television, Rick and Morty, and this Deadpool animated series is going to be canceled. We're going to be going over that. A little bit of sports. I just threw that in. A little bit of video games and toys. Definitely, they put the nail in the coffin for Toys R Us. But
yeah, that's a wrap. It's done.
Yeah.
Sad, bro.
Super sad. But we're going to go round back up into the pickups.
Sorry I'm late. I was rounding up all the gluten in the world and launching into space where it can't not hurt us ever again.
Kiss me like you miss me, Red.
All right, so first of all, I picked this up today. This is the Last Jedi Steelbook. I am really rooting for Solo, just so all these babies will stop crying about this movie, but I mean, it is what it is. I mean, people don't like it, but I like the movie, so.
What's the word on the street as far as Solo? What are they saying about it?
There's not much hype for it. From what I understand, there's not much
Next month, right?
Yeah,
well,
Memorial Day. So
Memorial Day.
2 months from now.
Crazy.
Yeah, there's not much hype for it, so I'm hoping it does well.
Yeah. Did you hear? I saw like on Twitter. There's an article. I didn't read it, but it was saying Mark Hamill thinks it's not a good idea to have Star Wars every year.
I kind of agree with that, to be honest with you. I mean, we grew up Star Wars every 3 years, and then there was no Star Wars for like a long time, you know? Now there's one every year. I think eventually it'll get watered down. That's what I think.
Yeah, that's what people are thinking.
I hope not, but I think eventually you will get, maybe, I guess, tired of it. Here we go, another Star Wars. Here we go, you know? So, I mean, I think there is that potential, at least, to get watered down.
Right.
Yeah, I think it just depends on the movie. If it's good, it's good, right? Like,
yes.
It's gonna get like the accolades, or you know, the nerds are gonna stop bashing it so much.
Yes.
But there's always gonna be somebody, you know, that doesn't approve of whatever's going on.
If it keeps making money, man.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, they're not gonna stop for sure. Yeah.
Disney didn't buy the license just to sit on it for 10 years or 5 years.
That's true.
So they're going to do something with it.
Plus, they're making Star Wars theme park.
Right.
So they're going to have movies, you know what I'm saying, to help promote it. So,
shout out to Ron.
Yes.
He told us a little thing that he went to the other week.
Yeah, he was in Disneyland, and there's this virtual reality thing, and you had to wear, you know, the gear, and it was like heavy, but it made you like you're supposed to be a stormtrooper in the.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, he said it felt so real.
Yeah, you could feel the explosions through the little suit he was wearing.
Wow.
Yeah, like they threw like heat. Like,
so
it felt like, you know, the scene was lava, so they had like you're in the.
Have y'all ever done any like virtual? I know you have, like at the show, right? The virtual reality. Have you done it, Greymiles?
No.
It's crazy, right? Like I did the one at Memorial City. It's like this whack one, right? Like it's like, you know, a little, basically like an egg. You sit in there in a tube, and you like have these little controllers. They put these glasses on, and it's like the graphics were so whack, right?
Yeah,
it's like a little thing where you're going
like
through a
gyro
cave
thing.
Yeah, but they had this one where you're on a roller coaster, and like it takes you up like this thing, and like you could just see around, and like I literally felt that feeling of scared of heights feeling,
wow,
like I was gonna like get hurt.
And the graphics was still whack.
Yeah,
though.
and it was whack, and I can only imagine like how crazy it would be, something that Disney put together like that,
Yeah, he was telling me like towards the end, like the climactic part of that virtual reality in Star Wars, they had to face Darth Vader, and they were shooting at him. But like he was deflecting all the shots, and they were like getting stressed out, like, "Oh, what are we gonna do?"
I know, right?
So man, I want to do that.
Yeah, they're going all in with the whole Star Wars license over there at Disney, man.
Yeah,
I can't wait till the Star Wars land opens up. Have y'all been to the Harry Potter?
Yes,
y'all have?
Yeah.
How was it?
It was dope.
Really?
Like the little town.
Yeah.
And I wanted to get a wand. But my wife's cousin, he's from Orlando, and he goes there like on a weekly basis.
Oh, word, yeah.
And he was like, "Man, don't get that, man. That's like..." Because it was like $30. And, it was like a tourist trap. Because, man, I'll get you one like for $5 or something. I'll break a branch.
I'll get you one for the Philippines. We're good.
Man.
Break a branch. That's funny. But yeah, just seeing how they went in with that, and just, thinking about Star Wars and how crazy that's going to be. Man.
And they got the crews come in the hotel and all that the shebang. And I'm ready. I'm ready.
I'm ready too. When does that come? Year 2019, right?
I think it starts, 2019.
2019 is going to be a big year for a lot of stuff.
Yes, sir.
Game of Thrones.
Oh, yeah.
Star Wars. It's good to be a toy thug. You know what I mean?
Oh, man. What else do we got here, Grey Miles?
Local comic book shop broke the street date on the Solo Black series, so I picked up my one favorite out of the group. I got Lando, a.k.a. Donald Glover. I mean, it really looks like him. I mean, it really looks a lot like him, dude.
Yes.
I mean, their digital face, whatever they're doing, it's really working, because this guy, I mean, it looks just like him.
Yeah. I've been watching the show Atlanta. I guess we'll talk a little bit more of that.
Great show, man.
It's
so funny.
We're the Donald Glover fan club, I guess. It's funny because like my daughter, like when she's fussing, I would try to put on music and whatever, and she likes when he does the rendition on YouTube of Tamia, So Into You.
Oh, really? She likes that?
Yeah, she'll like quiet down, and like when the song's over, I gotta like kind of scramble, either try to rewind it or find like another song.
You need to take a video and let it go viral and have him see it, and then
there you go.
Okay,
there you go.
I'm gonna write that down.
Write it down.
Okay, what else we got?
So I have a new approach to Marvel Legends. I used to just like pre-order the entire wave. That gets pretty expensive, and plus, like the last few waves, like they've gone on clearance.
True.
Or at least some of the figures have. So I figured let me just get like
the ones that you really want,
more popular ones, the ones I really want on Amazon.
You don't really care about completing the bath.
Not right now. I mean, I can get the pieces later on eBay for like mad cheap. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
So I went and got the Deadpool series. I got the Cable. It's pretty crunk.
Yeah, this one looks like, man, it looks like the Rob Liefeld
it does
version, man.
I got X-Force Deadpool.
Yeah, this is dope.
Now, the guns, it bothers me about the guns because, like, you know how they have the orange cap on toy guns?
Yeah.
Well, now they're doing it on
Toys?
toy guns.
No way.
Yeah, look.
No, isn't it? Maybe that's like part of his gimmick.
Maybe, but I mean, I don't know.
Because it's too small to make it like.
It looks pretty silly to me.
The whole purpose of like having like an orange tip, like
it's not an actual gun.
But but it's a toy to begin with.
Right.
I think it's just
like a small
a troll thing for like.
And maybe it's
Deadpool.
a joke. I hope it's a joke because this can't be for real. But there's the X-Force Deadpool.
Deadpool would do something like that though.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. Like it's a real gun, but he's gonna put the little orange thing on there just to make everybody think it's a toy gun.
And we have regular Deadpool, the red Deadpool, but it looks different. Like the face sculpt is different. He doesn't come with any guns. This comes with 2 swords.
Is that a disappointment? I would think.
Well, I mean, the one last year came with so many accessories. Like, it came with like hella accessories, like taco, a rocket launcher, like at least 2 or 3 guns. But I guess they decided for this year they would go with mad cheap on this one. I guess it only has the 2 swords.
Oh, dude! Like right when you turn the package around, it's like hella plain. Like something's missing. It's like like when you see some. People steal
swap the fig.
Yeah, and so it looks like
it's right here. It look like that. Yeah,
but that's the official packaging.
So what's the story again? Like the Build-A-Figure? You took the Build-A-Figure out?
No, that one doesn't come with
Oh,
it.
okay.
No, this one is a plain one. It's just his sword.
It's part of the way, but it doesn't have the bath.
Because we were used to the X-Men line where it like had like tons of accessories, but this is like swords.
Just
That's
swords.
it. And it's like
Holster.
looks empty.
I know, right? Where's his gat at?
It's like you see that gray background. It's like super empty.
Yeah. It's like, hold on. Did you jack something here?
Yeah, exactly.
And then from the Spider-Man wave, that was another thing. There's like 3 waves that are out right now. So if I got the whole wave every time, that's like almost $500.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, let's not do that. So I got from the Spider-Man wave, Spider-Punk.
Yeah, this
I think it's pretty cool looking, dude. I mean,
Dude,
he's got
it is
like
nice.
the Mohawk spike deal. He's got like sneakers on, like a denim vest. He's repping the H-Town, you know?
Right.
I mean, this thing is pretty
I do
cool.
like the. I wish it was real denim, but I mean, it looks pretty good. A good simulation of denim.
Word, yeah.
And in his sneakers, it looks like a Saint Laurent sneaker. He got the luxury sneakers.
Oh, that H.
And then earlier on our pre-show, we Grey Miles
I took the guitar off and put it on the Lando. Made it a Gambino.
Redbone edition. Did you see one of his performance? I forgot what show it was, but like he was being like a rock star, like a Lenny Kravitz type. Like he had his shirt off and this.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, he was performing Redbone.
He can do that though.
Yeah, he can pull
Man,
it
he
off.
can do no wrong.
He'd be out there like what's it called? Andre 3000.
Yeah, and pull it off,
Like,
right?
just pull it off. He kind of has that vibe, that kind of
Yeah.
that 3 Stacks vibe.
All right, so we got some pops here. I got the wounded Dr. Ian Malcolm
Yeah, see, this
from Jurassic
one, man.
Park.
I don't know. I get
People have been calling this like the sexy pop. or
Yeah,
whatever.
because that's how they made it. Like
This was a Target exclusive, Target online exclusive.
And Great Miles had to remind me of this scene because I don't remember this sexy scene. No, this is not the sexy scene. This is where he was wounded on the table.
Yeah, after
Like,
the
okay.
T-Rex, after it attacks him.
But now I'm like, it looks like he's trying to hold like a glass of wine, and
Right?
but it is a Target exclusive, and I know people are going to be going for that.
Oh, they already are.
Man,
But people have been like swapping the heads. I found a pretty funny one.
Why?
just because they can do it.
Oh, like,
There's a
hey,
they swapped the head with
hey,
Yo.
that's funny.
Okay, for people that's listening, they swapped the what's his name from Dragon Balls.
the Goku
Goku.
head on this Ian Malcolm body. It looks really funny.
It looks better actually.
Word.
That's tight,
That's funny though.
man.
Gotta love the gram, man.
Yeah, they
Yes,
get
sir.
creative.
And then I got this was a Funko Shop exclusive for St. Patrick's Day. This is a glow in the dark Lucky the Leprechaun.
Did you get it on like that week or whatever? Did they time it right?
I think St. Patrick's Day was like on a Saturday, right?
Yes.
So this came out on a Wednesday.
Okay.
So the typical Wednesday drop.
Yes.
So actually, Wednesday is at 9:30 if you're listening. So keep that in mind.
Oh, Central.
Every Wednesday, 9:30 Central, they have a drop. So you don't always know what it is. Sometimes you have like a clue. Sometimes you don't. Like this one just kind of dropped out of nowhere.
Right.
So this is going for a decent amount of money right now.
That's smart.
You were talking about like the ones that don't really glow. That would be one because only like the hat glows, and like the scarf glows. That's about it.
That's about it, dude.
Yeah.
Okay.
I was hoping the cereal.
That's what I was about to say. Like, if anything was gonna glow, it should have been the Lucky Charms cereal.
Yeah.
What was y'all's favorite cereal growing up?
I think we talked about.
Did we?
Talk about this one.
It's Deja Vu.
Oh, yeah.
Frosted Flakes.
Oh yeah,
That was my favorite.
that's one of mine too. I think.
Now I forgot what my answer was, and I want to say Lucky Charms.
Yeah.
My least favorite was that Diggum Smacks or whatever with the frog.
The frog.
Yeah, what was that? Was it
remember.
right? It was.
That was like some kind of honey golden or something.
It's kind of like a mixture of corn nuts and
Right. It tasted weird. Yeah.
It looked like corn nuts, but it was sweet ass corn nuts.
Actually, those kind of went hard, dude. You don't
Did
think
you like
so?
them?
Nah, I didn't care for those, man.
Really? Like,
I mean, the only thing that kept
the
on
milk?
like tricking me was the commercial of the frog. Like, okay, I'm gonna get it. I'm gonna give it
another
one
shot.
final chance. Eat it. No, why did I get tricked again when I was a little kid?
I just remember the milk afterwards was like, oh, this is good. Like it was real sweet.
Yeah, real sweet. Yeah.
After Cocoa Puffs, you had like chocolate milk.
Yeah.
You know
yeah,
what I'm
that's
saying?
true.
Oh, did I say Cocoa Puffs? Dang. One of those.
Check the tape.
Check the tape.
All right.
Last but not least, we have the last ECC exclusive that I got in. This is the Giant White.
Woo! Game of Thrones.
This is my favorite one, actually, out of the whole batch.
I know, word for real. Like,
I mean, more favorite than the Batman. This is the one right here, like big ass.
There you go.
Man, I didn't even want the Batman, dude. I didn't really want it, but I wanted this guy ever since I saw him. They got the Giant White.
Honestly, like this would be my favorite too.
That is scary, man. I remember watching that in the beginning.
Yeah, dude, like that very first episode.
Yes.
The end, they show like the whole crew.
Yes.
There's like 4 or 5 of them things, dude.
Yeah, not one, but damn 5. That's
And you saw what one giant could do.
Yes.
He could wreck shop. Now they got like 5 of those things.
Man, a couple of weeks ago, there was a quick, I think it was on Twitter, the casting was doing their, like, one of their first readings.
Yeah.
And they started crying.
Oh, wow, okay.
Like, the actors were crying during the reading.
The first reading too?
Yes.
Wow.
Oh, man, that's not good.
Something's going to happen in the beginning.
Man, dude, what is good? Yeah. They were crying, like, for real. They were, like, legitimately crying.
Are you having Game of Thrones withdrawals? Because
Well,
it's starting right about now, you know?
Yeah.
But it's not starting this year.
I'll try not to think about it, but when you brought the Giant White,
Yeah, you got
it's
it.
like...
I mean, I think it's good because, like, I feel like, you know, at least we have something to look forward to. You know, it's not over.
Exactly. It's not over.
You know, so.
And yeah, they're going out with a bang. It's not like
Walking Dead, where it's like limping to the finish line.
Die already. No, but yeah, like
Gross.
hearing stuff like that, like they're crying, like it just hypes you up. Like, dang, something's gonna happen. This, you know,
be mad powerful.
Yeah, for real.
All right, so moving on to movies.
What in the fuxicle is this?
My name's Cable. I'm here for the kid.
We just started. Before the show, we watched the trailer, Deadpool 2 trailer. Man, it's
crazy.
So legit. Like, I was just so entertained already. Like, that trailer just set up the vibe, and you can tell that's gonna be just like the whole movie's gonna be like that.
Yeah. For sure.
Because before, like, when I first watched it, like, I was really entertained, and the second time, I was like, it was just full of antic. There was really no depth, but this one is gonna be a lot of action. There's gonna be some stories.
Yeah, man.
On top of what he's doing already, and
what I respect about the whole like Deadpool franchise is they weren't afraid to like really take it to where what comic books, you know, were about, like during, you know, a certain period of time, or probably till this day, you know, just kind of like crazy action. You know, they weren't afraid to, like, you know, break bones and show blood and, like,
exactly.
You know, that's sick.
That's like, there was another angle. I mean, it forced Fox to go into another angle.
That the MCU and
right,
Marvel Studios
they couldn't really, they couldn't really compete. They can't really compete with Disney, so they had to flip it and do some rated R. I mean, because Logan is, you know,
like adult stuff. You know what I mean?
That's like my top comic movie. And so that's what I was saying before. Like, I'm kind of like, you know, I'm hyped that Disney's getting Fox, but a part of me is like, oh man, because Fox is starting to get its own groove.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's making a different angle, you know. And it's nice to see. We can see X-Men how it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
But now there's gonna be some limitations, right? It's not gonna, you know, we can't see any like rated R stuff, and
I think they could
not necessarily.
Yeah, I think they could still pull it off.
They could put under another studio that's not Disney.
Yeah, I remember we were talking about that, but I don't know if they're gonna do that, man. I don't know if they're gonna try to tie in you know, because this phase of MCU is at its end. You know, we think that.
Yeah,
Captain America,
like
Iron Man, you know, is gonna pass on the torch, and who's gonna be the next one in line.
You know, I think the more adult action type movies, that's their lane. You know, that's Fox's lane.
Right.
I think they should kind of stick to that. You know, re up the Wolverine franchise, and just kind of do it how they did the old one. You know, or the last one.
Right. But see, that's what I'm thinking. Like, I don't know if they're gonna do that. I'm kind of jumping a little bit forward, but on the television, just recently with the Deadpool animated,
somebody's gonna do it because, you know, Deadpool already showed there's a market for it. You know what I mean? So they're gonna do, you know, some adult action type movies.
I don't know if Disney's gonna do that. I mean, if they finalize the acquisition, right? So I don't know if they're gonna do that.
But, you know, Disney has its own. They're not is Fox going to be like its own entity? Is it going to be run separately, but they just own it?
Fox will just be completely Disney now.
So it's just they're just combining studios and the whole brand
anything
and
that
everything.
Is Fox Studios will be Disney property now.
Yeah,
Right.
I understand that, but like how some companies own like another company, but they still keep the same name, the same
No, I
vibe.
guess it won't be there anymore.
Okay.
It's all Disney.
That's pretty. That's different.
Okay, with the Deadpool animated,
But that's kind of dumb though. That shuts out a lot of potential of the type of movies they can do if they're going to do that. You know.
Well, I think what they'll wind up doing is they'll put it under like they have other studios that are owned by Disney, like the R-rated stuff. They'll just put it out under that name. It won't be like a Disney movie per se.
Yeah.
But they'll still own it.
So will it still be Fox, Tony? Will it still be Fox?
I'm not sure it's going to be called Fox anymore at all.
right? See, because so like if they make a Deadpool 3, I mean, it was already started off with Fox. I mean, are they going to do under Disney or like one of the other Disney studios?
You saw the trailer. What he was saying? Maybe they know something.
They won't
yeah.
they won't do a 3.
Yeah, it's like if we go out with 2, what did
we
you say?
killed it.
We killed it, right? That was funny. So maybe there's some truth behind that joke.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
So what I was saying about Deadpool animated, the FX, they're canceling it, and I don't know but you said FX is not part of the Disney acquisition,
No, it
right?
won't.
Okay,
Well, I'm not sure. That whole thing is complicated.
right.
I'm not sure.
And I'm
but-
thinking they're canceling the animated
Yeah.
series.
Well, they cited creative differences, and they actually said that they feel like Donald Glover's too busy to do it.
Oh, okay.
So they decided to just go ahead and pull the plug. But then he kind of fired back at them, released a fake script that kind of took shots at him.
Right.
Some people are hyped up because they want to see it now.
Yeah.
But I don't know. Maybe another place will pick it up. Maybe Netflix or something like that. No.
Okay. All right. So, moving on to Dark Phoenix has been pushed back.
They said because they have pretty big actors in this movie. Jennifer Lawrence.
She's going to be in there?
She's in it. Michael Fassbender, who's Magneto, he's going to be in it. And they're not available to do reshoots. So they're going to have to wait for them pretty much. So that's why they're pushing that back.
Oh, okay. I thought it was because of the Disney acquisition.
No,
Okay,
they're just not available to do reshoots. So they have to wait for them.
So I did see today on Twitter that the reshoot is going to be only pretty much on the third act of the movie.
Yeah.
And it's going to be only $10 million spent on that. So, okay.
But the Mutants, on the other hand, they're reshooting the whole movie, man.
They just need to scratch it from the ground up.
Just drop the project, dude.
Yeah.
They're reshooting over half of the movie now.
Really?
They're not
That's
happy.
the horror movie, right?
The horror movie one.
Okay.
They're not happy with it. They're going to reshoot over half of it. Just scrap it already, man. If you're not if you're that unhappy with it, just let it go.
Right.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
I never was crazy about the idea in the first place.
Yes.
And now the fact that they
Reshot
delayed it so much and they're basically going to do it over again.
It feels like they lost confidence in their idea and they're just going to go everywhere.
It's going to be on Netflix.
Yeah. Right. Hey, speaking of Netflix, what do y'all? I want to get greymiles' take on this one. What do you think about the whole Academy not recognizing Netflix movies, for consideration for the Oscars?
Was saying that.
Well, that's a mistake. They did recognize an Amazon movie, I think last year or 2 years ago.
Word?
Yeah, they did.
Okay.
So,
See, what's up with that? They're hating them.
If you make a quality movie, it should be recognized no matter who puts it out. That's my
too.
Right.
Me too.
Whether it's indie,
right. It doesn't matter who it is. If
Money.
Netflix, Amazon, old school Hollywood, just recognize it for what it is,
Because now they're not making all the money because now you can release theater quality movies.
Yeah, on Netflix. Yeah.
Exactly.
Right.
And they're not giving it its time to go through the whole theater, process or whatever. I think that's what the main thing is, just money.
So, Captain America is going to be set in the 90s, huh?
Captain Marvel. Yeah, so it's going to be kind of like a prequel, I guess, because they said it's a time that you haven't seen in the MCU, so it's going to be in the 90s. So you will see Phil Coulson will be back. Because he's obviously, he's alive in S.H.I.E.L.D., but he died in the Avengers movie. So you'll see Phil Coulson again. You'll see a different version of Nick Fury. He'll be in this movie. That's kind of like a prequel.
Samuel L's going to have hair.
Maybe.
In a high top fade.
Maybe.
Can play hair.
Playing some Bobby Brown in the background. Soundtrack. New edition. This is gonna be interesting. Man,
Yeah.
I don't know. Like I've read a couple of Captain Marvel, but I was never really into Captain Marvel, the series. So
It's
hopefully
it's okay. It's pretty interesting, but I mean, yeah, I'm not all that familiar with like the history of it and stuff like that. So.
Because right now, Ant-Man, I love Ant-Man, but that's the weakest link.
Oh, for sure it is. For sure,
You know?
Yeah.
So I'm
It's
thinking
definitely, like,
this
the
is
least
might be fighting
popular
for the
one.
weakest link.
Yeah, right.
But I don't know. I might be surprised because
And that's funny though. It's like it's one of the funniest funniest.
Yeah,
Marvel
yeah, it
characters,
was.
It is more
you know what I mean?
comedic
yes,
for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I think it's like
Hopefully it'd be more badass with the Wasp.
yeah, right. It looks funny though. It looks like a fun movie.
I'm having a flashback because what was it, the character? What's his name? The Mexican guy. He's
Oh,
telling the story and stuff.
right.
Yeah, I've seen it a couple of times. So
We will be known as X-Force.
Isn't that a little derivative?
You're absolutely right. Now, let's go get our fuck on.
all right, okay. Moving to television, we kind of talked about Deadpool, Rick and Morty. So season 4 has not been renewed, huh?
It hasn't even been renewed. Adult Swim / Cartoon Network has not even renewed it yet.
They tripping.
Because like someone asked the creator, Dan Harmon, like, hey, what's up with Rick and Morty? And what's up with season 4? It's like, well, I haven't even renewed it yet, so why would I write it? So that's sort of like a huge firestorm on social media. Like people, I guess they thought automatically they'd be renewed.
Man,
It hasn't even been renewed yet. So.
Rick and Morty is like the Dave Chappelle show right now.
Right.
Remember back in the day, Dave Chappelle, like everyone was always talking about Dave Chappelle like every week.
Yeah, for
But
sure.
with Rick and Morty, like people are like, I don't know, like talking with the pickle Rick and all that. So
To me, it's very surprising that they have not renewed it yet, because you got to figure it's like a huge moneymaker for them. The fact that they haven't picked it up yet for another season is very confusing to a lot of people, but
yeah.
they want to know why they haven't bought it yet, but no one seems to know.
I mean, is the ratings not there?
I mean, the ratings are there. I mean, everything is there. The money is there. The ratings are there. It's like,
hype
why
is there.
would you not pick it up for season 4? I mean, people are wanting another season, but
Wow.
as of, I guess, at least a couple days ago when I checked again, not picked up. So
So do they own the rights to that? So they can't go to another studio?
I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that.
Most likely.
Go to Netflix,
I mean, you may have to.
right?
Yeah, it depends
All right.
on that contract though.
Yeah. I want to talk about Atlanta because I kind of like finally started catching up. A couple of weeks ago, I didn't know
Right.
that it was already on till you told me. So like this week, I kind of like, I guess it's only 4 episodes in.
Are you caught up?
I'm still not caught up. I'm like 2.5 episodes.
So did you catch the Florida man joke?
Yes.
That was funny.
What
man.
is that, man? That is so, man.
That is
it's
funny.
crazy.
Florida man?
KP, you need to watch Atlanta.
I know.
Atlanta is so
I've been
dope.
wanting to watch it.
It is.
I'm looking for
It's relevant.
a service that can help me out with that.
Okay, yeah. I'll
Did you watch the acoustic Paperboy cover?
yes.
That was funny, dude. That was
Like
so
Paperboy, the
Oh,
artist.
Yeah,
Yeah, the
Paperboy.
art-
Like
yeah.
he met like a
The
fan
Diddy?
of his, and like his girlfriend like did an acoustic cover of
Yeah,
Paperboy.
well,
The
man.
Diddy song, right?
No.
Okay.
no.
I was like-
Paperboy.
What do you call that? That's the character in the show.
Okay,
Paperboy, he's
okay.
a rapper. He's an upcoming Atlanta rapper.
I got you.
And Donald Glover is he's a cousin, but he's also the manager.
Okay.
And like, you know, Donald Glover's kind of broke and he's trying to help his
Doesn't catch on.
catch on.
So
Yeah,
he's
it's
like
so funny.
he's basically just kind of faking the funk till he gets there.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
I kind of get it.
But yeah, Paperboy. I love Paperboy. He's such
Yeah,
a dope
dude.
character.
He's funny, man.
That
Oh,
Paperboy reminded me of that damn song in the '90s. The Diddy song.
yeah. No, man. He's more gangster. This one.
Yeah, this Paperboy is way more.
and it's so relevant. The opening of the 3rd episode was this mom. She was, mad.
Oh right, she was mad at the lyrics.
Yeah, and she was on IG Story or IG Live.
And she was reading
talking
the
about it.
lyrics.
She was
It
reciting
so
the
funny.
lyrics,
It was
man.
so funny, dude.
This white
That was
lady,
so funny.
and that just gave him publicity.
Dude, it reminds me of
And-
this story about this other rapper that's what happened. Like the mom got on like social media and started, reciting the lyrics, and then like
He blew up.
yeah, he blew up even more. Forgot who it was. This some dude out of LA. I forgot what the name of the rapper was.
And there was one one scene where Donald Glover took him to this marketing agency, kind of like a Gary Vee agency.
Yeah.
And
I was doing the radio.
yeah, remember like he was supposed to perform in The Office,
Right.
but like he wasn't feeling it.
They weren't hyped. They were just staring at him.
Yeah, it wasn't hood, you know.
Really?
It was just like, you know, like a bunch
Office
of, like,
people just
I
looking at him.
could picture. I want to watch the show now.
picture like Gary Vee's was at Vader Media, and then this rapper trying to perform in their office. And
Yeah.
they're just watching,
Yeah.
not getting all hype.
But Gary's kind of, you know, he's different, I think. But yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Man, you need to watch it, dude.
I'll watch
Yeah,
it. I'll get up. I'll get there.
What else? Yeah.
Send me the link.
Okay,
I'll
I
watch
will. But yeah, if you guys are listening, you are listening, but be sure to check out Atlanta, man. It's on FX. It's hilarious. Yeah,
Probably one of the better shows on TV, I think.
right. I've been watching this show that just came out on AMC. It's probably the Plan B to Walking Dead. It's a show called Terror, and it's like a historical movie with
I've heard
a
of it.
show.
I've heard of it.
But it has like this, like, I don't know, spooky type twist to it. Like they're stuck in the Atlantic. The movie quality is good. I mean, it's simple.
Actually,
but it's high
speaking of
quality.
Good quality. I saw the trailer for that Lost in Space.
Yes.
Man, that looks so dope,
Words,
man.
dude, man, I'm telling
Man,
you.
that looks
We're
so
watching
hype.
that after the
Yes.
show.
Yes, okay. Yes,
so
let's
hype,
do that.
man.
Got to, man. Okay.
It comes out like next week or a couple weeks from now.
Yes,
right?
April 13th.
Yeah. It looks so hype.
Right.
Is it gonna sway you, my grandma?
Nah, I can't.
We're gonna have to do something. We're gonna
I can't do it, man.
Come on, man.
with the Netflix account or something. Krypton. Have you watched Krypton?
I watched the first one. It was pretty good. I mean, it didn't wow me, but I'll give it a chance.
The acting is...
Yeah, I mean, it is a sci-fi show, so take it for what it's will, but it looked okay. Like I said,
Right.
it really wasn't like, whoa, like an amazing first episode, but it was okay.
Yes, it was okay.
I'll give it,
You only saw episode 1.
I didn't
Episode
see-
2 came out
yesterday, so I
Yeah.
haven't watched that one yet, but I heard it got better.
Got better. Okay, that's
But
what
I
I'm
mean-
hoping for, man.
But yeah, I'm not like completely like taken aback by it just yet, so I'll give it a shot just to see where it goes, because it is interesting, the premise at least.
Yes.
But I mean, I'm waiting for that wow moment. You know what I'm saying?
So the bad guy in this is Brainiac.
Yeah, Brainiac.
Yeah, I'm
Basically like a world eater.
Yeah.
Kind of like Thanos.
Damn.
That Detroit guy. What's the story about him? Like he went back in
like
time.
it's like a time traveler or something like that. Or
warn
dimension
Krypton.
traveler. Like something's going on in his time, so he travels back to Krypton. Like,
Right, to warn them,
that
like
they might get wiped out and wipe out Superman in the process.
Right.
Something like that. So I don't know. I mean, it is interesting, like the power struggle, kind of like a family dynamic thing.
Yes.
Kind of like Game of Thrones a little bit, not all the way,
And
but a little bit like that.
right. And that's what they're kind of saying
Right.
at the beginning before the show came out. All right, moving on to sports.
That is why Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants is pure pornography.
Oh, God, I wish I finished college.
Today is the opening day of baseball.
Yes, sir.
And Astros,
they won
4-0. 4-1. Okay,
4-1.
Man,
They look pretty good.
Yeah,
off to a good start.
Way to go. I was surprised. I mean, like I've been so busy, and then I didn't even know it's already the opening
like
day.
the season
Baseball season
just
is here.
ended to me. Like it ended in November.
Seriously.
And it's already starting up like 5 months later. Like, what the hell?
It just shows I'm not a big baseball fan.
Yeah. Wait till
basketball,
October.
Yeah, October. Oh, man, that's when I know when NBA season starts.
Right. Well. Speaking of basketball, it's coming to an end. It's starting the season's closing.
I can't wait.
Rockets
playoffs.
pretty much got the number 1 seed.
Sewed it up.
Wow.
Pretty much. I mean,
they can't mess up, man. Come on, they can't.
I mean, it's
they
not.
can't,
It's still not like like the Lakers back in the day. Like it was, they're gonna win. It's not like
Right.
that yet.
yeah, people don't really quite believe it.
Yeah.
Just yet, you know. What I'm saying?
Right.
I think Houstonians do.
Yeah.
But like everybody else, kind of like, let's wait and see before we get too hype on the Rockets.
Right.
But all signs are pointing that way.
CP3 needs to step it up. But everybody needs to step it up. But,
No,
you know what
I
I'm
mean,
saying?
they're good. Like,
I mean, they're a great team, dude. Like, they
Man.
really have like all the pieces, man.
yeah,
they do.
seriously.
I mean, Daryl Morey really put together like a squad. Like, he really did, you know?
Yeah.
And like the
Like,
play,
perfect complementary pieces. Like, it's really good. Team.
Yes.
yeah, and the style of play they play. You know, everybody's like on that page. There's not really a really inside presence besides Capella catching lobs.
And Capella's like a beast.
Yeah.
Man.
Yeah, on 2K, his rating went up, man. It's like 89.
80 is 89 now?
Yeah, like,
Wow.
like what?
That's I need to play 2K. But yeah, man, yeah, I'm excited. I expect a deep run.
Man.
I hope so, man. At least Western Conference Finals.
And I think we got the Warriors, man. Like honestly, their 4 is good, but like we're good all the way around from our first unit to the second unit.
unit,
You know
and
what I mean?
that's that goes
Yeah, our second
long
unit
way.
is starting, a starting playoff team.
right.
So
Who do you see in the East coming out?
I'm thinking Toronto, dude.
Word.
Like, yeah, I mean, like the way
I mean,
LeBron is playing right now.
Kyrie is out, man.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
There goes Boston.
So I think it's going to be between Cleveland and Boston and Toronto.
And the last time Toronto played Cleveland, LeBron went crazy.
Yeah.
Kind of send that message like, I'm still here, bro.
So like we'll see, how LeBron, because LeBron's all,
I mean, LeBron in the playoffs
turns
is a
up,
monster, man. You know
turns
what I'm saying?
it up like every year. You can't like predict that.
You can't count out LeBron
Yeah,
in
you
the playoffs. You can't do it. Until they knock him out, you can't count him out.
Only LeBron can knock out LeBron.
Yeah, if he gets hurt or something like
I've
that.
seen that where he.
Or if he has a bad attitude.
Yeah.
No, stop! What in the actual ass? Dale, why are the visual effects not done? It's a metal arm. It's not like we're trying to remove a mustache. Ah, fuck it. I'll do it myself.
Quick tidbit on video games. Xbox has a spring sale this week, and they had some good deals. And I've been waiting for this one. I just skipped it, and I kind of regretted it. And then now it went back to sale. It's this game called Ghost Recon Wildlands. It's $25 after taxes.
I saw that.
And so
Trailers on
I got
that game look dope.
And there's a bunch of good games. And so if you're an Xbox player, check out the Xbox stores. There's a lot of dope deals.
I know one person that won't be partaking.
Oh man,
My son Noah, who's sitting over there right now, who charged up $300 worth of Fortnite credit on my PayPal account and didn't think I would see it.
Oh, man.
He's not going to be playing video games in this lifetime.
Wow.
we all been I don't say all, but
I
back
did
in the days,
I did it too when I was
to
young.
dial a joke,
But not that much. Shoot. Boy, that was his ass, but he got lucky.
Yeah. Sometimes they don't know the
consequences.
Right, they don't understand,
But-
yeah.
that's real money.
No, exactly. Like but he knew what he was doing. He knew it was money. He knew I didn't want him to, but he did it anyways.
He did it anyways
Because
but
he didn't know
how much,
he didn't know the consequences of it.
My wife's cousin, he was, I forgot, maybe Noah's age at the time, and he charged up like $900 on an iPad, bro.
900.
I can see that, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you only get so far in the game, then you have to start buying stuff. And a kid, they won't really understand, like you said, the consequences of that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So,
Honestly, I kind of think like how I was back then. It's like, okay, I'll let it slide a little bit, but still, he should have known better.
Yeah, you got to let him know and lessons.
Yeah. I was talking to him today about it. But that was my fault too for allowing that.
Well, that's what I was gonna say.
They have like password locks to where you have to enter the password every time. But I didn't, it's usually just me. He's kind of just started getting into video, not really like the last 2 years, but I didn't think he would go in there and actually charge of us.
Yeah. So,
man, we could have bought a PS4 for that much. And then he, I kind of told him, like all the things we could have bought with that. We could have bought like 2 months worth of groceries. That's food on your plate for 2 months, boy.
So, up and coming parents, lock down your store, whatever
your passwords,
equipment like Xbox, iPads, lock it down,
phones, because it's so easy nowadays, man.
Yeah, man.
It's like greymiles, you be winning with the Amazon Pay and stuff like that, man. So easy. It's like preloaded. Gotta watch out for that for your kids. Well, you can have your kids maybe try to like win you Batman Emerald City pop.
I know, man. I was like, wow, he actually did it. I was literally thinking that in my head. I'm like, man, if anybody's gonna get that, greymiles is gonna get that.
Didn't even want it.
Man.
I'm Cable, and I'm from the future, and I like blowing shit up.
Pew 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 pew. Reach for the sky.
Oh no, Sheriff Deadpool.
You know, you're a lot taller in the.
Shut up, you little asshole. Take this.
Oh! Regeneration powers, activate.
That's not something you say.
Zip it, Cable.
I got the stones to help you.
On to toys. KB is coming back. Is this for real, man?
I'm not sure, man. I mean, I've heard it a couple places. I read it in the New York Post because KP linked us to that.
Right.
And if you believe that post, it has been, because it was owned by the same people who own Toys R Us. So people thought, okay, same people own it, how are they coming back? But I think somebody did buy them out from that company, and they want to come back as like a pop-up shop. That's what I heard.
Okay.
There is going to be a void in the market.
But that sounds credible. Like, it sounds possible that they might do it that way.
Yeah. Did y'all go into Toys R Us?
I did last week.
I have gone in.
I went last week.
I mean, some of the stores have already been like cleaned out, from what I could tell.
Really?
At 10% off, which is not very.
It's nothing. That's like tax.
Yeah,
that's just tax.
Like another place I went to still had pretty much everything on the shelf except for Pops. Pops got cleaned out.
Yeah.
It was like $1 off, but people still like went crazy with the Pops.
Because I think they kind of know like the same thing I was thinking. I was like, man, these might go up.
Right.
You know,
I think some of like especially like the later true exclusives, I think might go up in time because they weren't made available at very many trues. Like the Joffrey Pop.
Yeah,
I think that'll continue to go up.
Yes, it's going up.
It is the ad icon. It is a Joffrey.
Right.
Plus, it wasn't made available, so I think that might go up over time.
Yeah.
But I think the ones that are like sitting in the stores, maybe not. But the ones that like are just not coming out, like only a couple trues got them out there. I think those have a chance of going up in the future. I think
some of the employees already like marked the barcodes.
Right, they are doing that. If you are trying to shop at True, they are marking the barcode on the bottom of the box.
Because all sales are final.
Right, so if that bothers you,
or you could try to talk them out of it.
Talk them out of it, or just deal with the fact they're going to mark out the barcode on the box.
Man,
I mean, who would try to return something at Toys R Us at this point? They're closing. You can't return anything anyway. So why would you do that? You know?
Yeah. Just let them know. Don't mark the box.
Crazy.
So what did y'all feel when y'all went in Toys R Us, man? Did y'all? I
was sad.
I was sad too, right? Like I was like, man, all the years I've been in this store, like, because all the Toys R Us are pretty much the same, floor plan.
Yeah.
And like the same, marketing, the colors and all that. It's like, wow, this is gonna be crazy. Like from when I was little to an adult to my kids, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. They should have kept on like doing some market, like that Toys R. I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid. They should have kept on throwing that out there. Just
now the website is shut down. It doesn't exist anymore. You go to True.com. There's like a single page that says we're not open anymore. Pretty much.
The whole situation, like the owner, Charles Lazarus, passed away. Rest in peace.
Like that same week that they announced that they were closing. That's crazy, dude.
Can you imagine? Because like to me, like a business, if you grew that thing like to the level it was, like, man, it's like your kid. You know what I mean? Like to see like all those employees that that counted on you, for a paycheck, and you like now they're like don't have a job. Like I'm sure that kind of like weighed on him, like growing up, or like at his age.
Oh,
you know what I mean? He was like 94 or something like that.
Yeah, he was like in his 90s.
Well, he lived a good life. He had a good run.
But to see it, go out like that, man, it's like, oh.
I'm thinking about Stan Lee as you're talking about it. Like, oh, man.
I know, right? Stan too.
Because he got sick a couple weeks ago.
Yeah, he did.
But those resellers though, like they've been sitting on Stan Lee stuff, and I hate to say it, they're waiting.
Yeah, vulture style. I want to have an autograph of Stan Lee of some sort, but I don't think it's gonna happen. Dallas Expo or Fan Expo. Have you guys seen the lineup? No. I don't know if it's this week, but it's a pretty strong lineup.
Who do they have?
Man, their lineup is always pretty good.
Yeah,
I know. Do you see the Comic Palooza lineup?
It's mad weak.
Yeah,
Dude.
dude.
There's
Dude.
nobody.
Come on.
I mean, they have like I guess like a month and a half, I guess, to make it better. But
Yeah, I don't even know if I want to do it because
Yeah.
of the, you know what I mean? Is
Right.
it worth it? Like, no.
yeah, the
I'm not-
lineup is really
Yeah, I'm
not good.
Sure.
Pandemic, I think the lineup is a lot better on Pandemic. I mean,
Because they have like Norman Reedus,
yeah, the Walking Dead people.
Negan's in
Right.
there.
I heard they're powder owners or something like that.
Yeah, they are.
Oh,
yeah,
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like some of them. I don't know who exactly, but
Yeah, the Dallas Fan Expo, the Stranger Things cast is going to be there.
All of them?
Most of them. I don't know if 11's going to be the
dang,
thing.
see, that is a good lineup, dude. No,
Yeah, Back to the Future and just a bunch of other.
So-
Walking Dead.
Michael J. Fox is going to be there?
Yes.
What?
Yeah, dude.
Oh, man.
And Doc.
What?
Yeah,
And,
man, we still got the pop, right?
what's his name? What's his real name?
Christopher Lloyd.
Christopher
Christopher
Lloyd. Yeah,
Lloyd,
yeah.
yes.
He's a legend, man.
Man, he's going to be there?
Yeah, dude.
That character is a
The
legend.
friggin' Back
Yeah.
to the Future duo?
Yeah.
Man, Comic Palooza can't get their shit together for... Damn, man.
Yeah, the Comic Palooza is starting to become the
It's
weakest
really
one.
whack, dude. That lineup is so weak,
Yeah,
man.
because you got Dallas, and then you got the Alamo
The San Antonio
show
one
is
had like good
strong.
people too.
Yeah,
Like they got Batista from Guardians.
Yeah,
I mean, at the time that movie was like blowing up, they got Batista. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
I don't understand because Comic Palooza is partnered with the city,
Right.
And like, I mean, if you got the backing of the city, like,
I think there's also
there's really no excuse of not getting the like A-listers.
But I think it's also they have a lot more people to go through to make decisions now. You know what I mean? Maybe like whoever the owner was before, like he just like, hey, yeah, let's go. But,
Right.
you know, I'm sure like the city has a lot to say in it too, and it probably takes too much time and too much, trouble. And now they're just like, oh,
Tell them we need
it's
Marty
the,
McFly, dude.
It's the only comic show in
Bypass
town.
that.
You know what I mean? It's the only comic show in town now, so people are going to go to it regardless. But it's not going to be like hype as freaking Stranger Things and the
Don't make
Back
Toy
to the
Thunder.
Back to
Future
the
duo.
Future? What the hell?
Yeah, dude, that's a
Damn.
big-
Hold up.
Especially like Michael J. Fox is, he's
Yeah.
kind of not sick, but you
Right.
never know what it might turn. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? So like you want to get his autograph while you can still get it.
Exactly. So,
Damn. And last year they had friggin' Luke Skywalker there, man.
Yes. Oh man,
Mark Hamill was there.
that was a strong lineup. They had a strong lineup, man.
And they come with it, dude. Man.
We'll see. Hopefully they can do that. I don't know what do you call it. That punchers was that chance?
Puncher's chance of like reeling a big one. I don't know, man.
Looking for the
Because, like,
knockout punch.
It's in what, mid-May? So they have like
Yeah.
6 weeks announce like big guests. Are they really going to do that? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
Yeah.
super
they might
close.
have like one or two, but like not like they're not going to have like the Stranger Things cast magically
Yeah.
pop up. You know, they're not going
right.
to do that.
That's
so
true.
That's
Well,
whack.
Kind of sad.
Come on, Comic Palooza.
Come on, represent the H.
For real.
For real.
All right, man. So I think that's about it for this week. You guys got anything else? You guys got anything going on this weekend? Any plans?
Opening day on Monday. Should be hype.
Ooh. What time is 6?
6 o'clock.
PM?
6 o'clock.
Yeah. Just
Yeah,
doing the
it's prime
family
time.
thing, Easter.
Yeah.
Taking the kids.
Happy Easter, everyone.
Happy Easter.
By the time you read this or you hear this, it won't be Easter anymore. but
Right.
Happy Easter.
Belated Easter.
Belated. All right, guys. Check us out at toythug.com and we are out. Peace.
Yep.
Baby, thug in there.
No biting. They're done already? Oh, wow, that was unrealistically fast. Okay.